So here in zzTakeoff, we have some amazing features that I kind of want to walk you down the path for. Okay, I have in my, let's say, labor. Okay, I've created some custom variables. Okay, and you all know how to create a variable. Just basically by putting brackets and then writing the term that you want to put in there and closing with a bracket, and it becomes a variable. But you could create custom variables. Okay, so you see here I have crew production rate and number in crew. Okay, now this is really handy to establish how many hours you have to do a specific function. But these are not your normal everyday variables. These are actually pre-described. And I'll show you where they're hidden and how to build them. I have them in other variables. And the reason I do this is I want to be able to choose them at any time. I don't want to have to go copy, paste, or possibly have different spellings of the same thing like crew pro rate, So I've created these standard custom variables, if you would. Okay, and that you can use them at any time, just like you would use area or anything like that. Okay, so in this case, I did point count times crew production rate times the number in crew to get how many hours I need. And you can see over here on the right, it created 45 hours. If I had, a production rate of 4 per hour, this is how it calculates. But let's go see how to create these custom variables, okay? So I'm going to hit cancel. And what we want to do is go up to your account up there, mine is a T, and hit settings on the top right corner. Go to custom properties, and you can see I have my custom properties here. Okay, now in this new update with ZZ, we have an identifier here which will tell you what kind of property they are. In this case, they are, let's go ahead and create a new one, and we'll erase it later. Let's just call it video. Okay, now I can make it a text or a multi-line or a drop-down, all kinds of fun stuff. But this case, we're just going to make it a number. Okay, so we can use it as a math function. Okay, I can group it in custom properties, which I like doing that, but you can make your own group. Let's say you want all your custom properties to be in one area, like accounting or job costing or CSI codes or things like that. Okay, and now it gives you a choice here where you want to apply that to. And I'm going to get rid of this because I don't really want it in my takeoffs. But I have this choice to put it in specific takeoffs or in annotations or in products. But right now I'm going to make it an item variable. Okay, and I'll show you why. Okay, because this is real handy. Okay, so if I go item variable and I'm just going to hit save, I can hit save here or hit save there, and I can make it visible, which I don't want to do right now. Okay, so we're going to hit save. Okay, and save. Now when I go back to my hourly rate or any part or product, I have this new custom variable here called video. Okay, so I could put in a video number, or I could put in an URL, or whatever it is I want to put in there. But mostly it's just to show you how to create these custom variables that you can use on one part and another part and another part, and they're always the same. Okay, so I hope you use these to their fullest. They're very useful. Those custom properties can be placed anywhere, like you saw in the takeoffs, in only linear. I mean, you can just do so much with them. So explore, use. If you have any questions, reach out through the chat or request a free training or something like that. Okay, we have some half-hour specials, so you can just get some free help. Okay, hey, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.